Hey, Diamond, you can raise your hand to ask Diamond a question, and I'll get you started by asking. It looks like on social media you've seen a lot of bugs, lizards. Do you enjoy that part of Florida, or how have you enjoyed your experience so far?
I mean, I'm with whatever. Like, I feel like I'm pretty, like, just open, free spirited. So the bugs, I mean, they just big. Like, they just so big. Like, I ain't never seen a grasshopper that got kneecaps. Like, it's crazy. But, it's been cool. It's an adventure. I'm so happy to be here with my team. And, we just be making the best of whatever comes our way.
Okay, great. We have Doug Feinberg with the AP up first.
Hey, Diamond, I've asked a couple different people and gotten a few different answers. Is anything you've done in your life prepared you for this, being in the bubble, whether it's like an AAU tournament or playing overseas or college? Like, is there anything that's similar, like just the atmosphere that you've experienced in this first week to what you may have seen in the past at all?
Probably just being in college, like not really having freedom and, this is where you eat, when you eat, like you stay on the campus for the most part. Like, it feels like college. You got a roommate. So I mean, yeah, I would definitely say like it's more like a college feel to me.
Is it also kind of like the AAU, like you see your opposing team like down the block, like you're in a hotel, like you may see players from other teams around that way, like that sort of AAU feel maybe as well? No?
Yeah, it's AAU is like, to me, this is worse than AAU because it's like your neighbors is like the GM and the athletic trainers of another team. It's like you're very close to like all members of the WNBA, from the staff to the players. And that's kind of like weird because it's like there's eyes on you all the time.
Thanks, Diamond.
Darren Paul, you'll be up next.
Hi, Diamond. Thank you for taking the time. So during your short career, this is probably going to be one of the longest stretches where you've not played competitive basketball. How have you used this time to prepare your game and try and take it to another level, maybe?
I mean, the same as you would anytime you get some time off. Just trying to learn and improve. Been in the gym, been working out, watching film. I mean, it's interesting because I feel like for the first time we've actually had like some semblance of an off season, which has been really cool to see. All the pickup getting played between like women's pros, college players coming together, and just making each other better. So just been working, same old, same old.
Has there been one area of your game that you've been able to work on, especially during this time?
I wouldn't say it's one area specifically. I'd like to just stay on point in every dimension of my game, whether it be defensively, 3-point shooting. I have been working a little bit, I have been working a little bit more around the basket, like back to the basket.
Thank you.
Eric Wilson.
Hey, Diamond, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. So can you speak about, making this transition, going from, being at home and, traveling with the team and playing and stuff to now being confined? I know you spoke a bit more of like a college ball, but, like you said, it's a little uncomfortable because you've got GMs and ADs and everybody kind of right by you. So like mentally, how do you kind of unwind from all that so that you stay focused when it's game time?
You just do what you're supposed to do. It's like, we're not here on vacation. Well, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, the Chicago Sky is not here on vacation. So, if you just are mindful of what you came here to do, then it's really not that hard to unwind. Or, we came here to play basketball. We came here to compete for a championship. We're not here to go to the pool. We're not here to be on the beach. We're not here to play golf. So regardless of who's around, it don't really matter.
Thank you.
Maddie Kenny with the Sun Times.
Hi, Diamond. I just have two questions. My first question, in what ways do you think you can kind of build off of last season to elevate your game this year and take that next step in your development?
I think the biggest thing for me is gonna rely heavily on just consistency. I think I caught a rhythm, like I found my pocket in the second half of the season last year, and so just allowing that to roll over and keep that up. And then the other piece of that is like being more of a leader. You know, I'm going into my third season. I've been here a little bit, and so just being more vocal and allow my teammates to feed off my energy more. I think those are the two major keys for me.
And then my second question, I asked Wade this earlier in the call, but, you know, I guess, at training camp, at the start of training camp last year, we talked about how the primary goal of last season was to make the playoffs and to get players acquainted with Wade's system and to build and establish that chemistry and change the culture. Now that that's already kind of in the works from last season, what is the expectation, or what is the expectation or benchmark for success this season?
Oh, well, you know, last season left us all with a sour taste in our mouth. And although we did accomplish our goals of making playoffs, obviously we have our sights set on something greater, and that's a championship. So I would just set the bar there for our team. You know, if you've already made playoffs, what's next to do? And that's to go all the way. Like, if we get to the finals, it's not enough just to play in the finals. We want to win everything.
Thank you.
Okay, Cheryl Ray.
Time. Do you think there's enough time in just these few weeks to really be able to have a cohesive unit to be able to compete on the level you want to compete on?
Well, that's the blessing about our team is we came into this season already a cohesive unit. We didn't make too many roster changes. Obviously, Tell isn't here, and we added Z and Stella and Ruthie. But as far as team cohesiveness, we're pretty solid there. And we spent 2 weeks prior to even coming out here in market, you know, working out and, you know, spending time with each other. So I think we gave ourselves a good head start as far as, you know, cohesiveness and chemistry.
How much is your energy going to be really important to really get this team in a very condensed schedule to be able to win and challenge other teams?
I don't know. I mean, I like to think that my energy matters because, you know, just being the player that I am here within this organization. But everybody has to just come in and be positive and make sure that we're pouring into each other. It's not enough time to be negative and to behave in such a way that will take away from the team. And so for me and for everybody else, it's like we all have a job here to do, and it has to be done properly each and every day. Not much room for error.
All right, we'll have a couple more questions with Diamond. Brendan, you'll be up next.
Hey, Diamond, I know a lot of what you've been saying is focused on the task at hand, but I have to ask if you've petitioned Kathy, NECA. Are you going to try to keep your skills challenge title belt? Is there any talk of trying to get back out there, win that again? Are you guys going to do anything fun like that? Any word on any of that stuff?
You know what? I have no idea. I mean, I would, you know, obviously I would try to defend my title in the skills competition, but don't quote me on this, but like, I don't really think there's going to be anything like that taking place out here.
Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate your patience. Thank you, Diamond.
What is this? This is Skype? This Zoom?
Zoom.
This is lit.
Yep. We'll send you the video. Thanks, Diamond.
All right.
Glad you like the setup. We'll send you the video and audio after this as soon as we have it uploaded. And once again, thank you so much for your patience as we all try to get through this together. And